Oh no, that was pretty fun. In that reality, you even got all 4 of the boxes because there was one outside, wasn't there?
And that's on a permanent record because we're on a different profile now.
Miss Kozlova, how are you doing?
I have some concerns about the way we run our operations.
I know it's unorthodox. We're in a very unusual situation here. Our mission imposes a certain time pressure on us, and we have very limited personnel.
Unorthodox is not the word I would use. I'm not a commando, and neither is Daniel. We're deep cover agents.
One of the things I was looking forward to with recording this, that I could show Lethal what I meant by some of the things I told him.
As such, I'm sure we'll run into some difficulties along the way that we'll have to solve. Do you have any specific concerns?
My main concern is local assets. It takes real time to build a network.
Right. Good that you mention it. Sarah and I have been assembling a database of freelancers and low-tier agents that we've worked with in the past. People we can trust. Instead of trying to build a local network in each location where you'll deploy, which, as you say, takes more time than we can afford, we'll hire some of these agents to go in and make the necessary preparations.
This asshole, as you say.
As soon as we know where the next target is, we'll start setting things up.
But not in Copenhagen.
As I said before, nobody is happy about the time frame of this mission, but we have to beat the local authorities. We're working hard to get assets set up in the area, calling in people from Germany and Sweden.
Will they make it?
It looks like we'll have options, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
so in this time between missions, you can visit people, as Lethal noted in the last video. I have no power here as the client who's connected to the host. I can't instigate anything.
So I have
am
to
just
run in
running
the room.
around like an asshole. Yeah, he has to go in. It's Katja who has all the conversations. But you can see Martin run around in the hallways, so at least there's that.
For full immersion. Also, behold all of Josiah's numerable diplomas that do not have his name on them, but I'm sure his parents are proud.
I can pull up information to read. Daniel Mansu here is the person that we rescued.
So let's go meet our favorite person in the series. Also, let's enjoy some of Katja's.
Holy shit, yeah, and like a trapdoor? Exactly.
Piranhas. Anyway, you can enjoy Katja's interesting running animation as we flop on over there.
Hi.
Hello, Martin.
Yes, I'm just looking at the accounts Nadia isolated.
Let me know when you're done.
I'm here for this. It's gonna be great.
All right, guys, it's time for you to brace yourselves.
Miss Kozlova, I suppose I should congratulate you on your promotion.
That would make sense.
I mean no disrespect, but are you sure you're ready for this?
For
this
what?
conversation?
I've read.
I don't think I'm ready.
I know about your work against Black Sickle, but our mission is altogether very different. You'll not be spying on friends. This will be smash and grab work. You'll be dealing with well-trained security people.
Cut the bullshit, please.
All right.
Ugh.
I just don't think you're the right person for the job. This is commando work. You're a technician. You haven't trained for this.
You think you know everything about me because you read my file? You saw me in Mexico.
Mexico City was great work. We were all impressed by the initiative you and Martin showed. But those people were just thugs. Your next operations are going to require a lot more finesse.
I had 25.
Problem. I understand what's at stake.
Good.
More finesse.
You pull it off.
I mean, I killed one guy that was mandated by the tutorial. Also, this is Horseface, or Sarah, as she's known by the game. I don't know how the hell
That's a
she
Christian name.
got... Yes. I don't know how she got past quality assurance. Her face. It doesn't seem as bad now, but it is.
It's 1996. People can make their lifestyle choices however they want, Lethal.
I'll talk to you later.
I want to know about their
To work.
relationships with equines that produce this. All right, let's go talk to Martin. Martin, let's meet in your office.
No.
Martin,
No.
don't you be like that.
No.
Don't make me teleport you over here, mister. I'll do it.
Doesn't remember where my office is.
Dr. Daniel yet?
I took a wrong
He's
turn.
in the hospital for a couple of weeks, I think.
Me neither. Is
Does it seem like a bad move to you, recruiting him just like that?
Why?
Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we saved his bacon. And thanks for taking the initiative on that one, by the way. Nobody deserves whatever those bastards were about to do to him. There's just something shady about that whole situation to me. Maybe it's nothing. I just wouldn't trust him so easily.
He's a CIA man.
That doesn't mean anything. He could still be a plant or something.
He didn't seem very leafy to me.
Handler. If CIA upper management ever found out what's going on here, we are all done.
You're being
Photosynthesis?
Am I?
paranoid. And in any case, we need a proper field man.
You and I did just fine in Mexico. Better than some fast talk.
Ventriloquism by Martin
If you're
there.
worried you'll be partnered up with him, you can relax. I think Josiah has more of a solo role in mind for him.
I think this is all just too damn convenient.
We'll keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Too damn convenient.
Martin has a bevy of things in his office here that you can enjoy.
It looks like the offices do change over the passage of time. I do recall the end of the campaign being far more decorated.
Well, look forward to that. We don't have some of the sticky notes that you'll have later. I will not spoil
That's
what
right.
those are.
Hashtag content.
Mm-hmm. Now it's time to see another pretty face. Let me see if I remember how to get to this pretty face. I think he's on the other side of creation. So tired.
There is a stamina tracker, though it is invisible. Invisible? Yes.
Invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I like this gentleman, though.
Екатерина Ильинична. А я как раз гадал, когда же вы ко мне заглянете.
Можно просто Катя, майор Цибулька.
Тогда и я для вас просто Радко. До вашего повышения нас не представили друг другу должным образом. Но теперь, когда вы работаете в поле, мы наверняка будем встречаться довольно часто.
Вы будете выдавать мне снаряжение, верно?
Ничего строго регламентированного. У нас нет доступа к
Sad.
официальному снабжению, так что формально у группы Кингбридж нет для вас оснащения.
Надеюсь, есть какое-нибудь «но»?
Но я воспользуюсь своими связями, чтобы раздобыть для вас кое-какое оружие и прочие безделушки. Наш начальник выделяет мне скромный бюджет на самое необходимое. Но когда ты вынужден покупать у контрабандистов и террористов, все обходится несколько дороже.
Я готова довольствоваться тем, что есть.
Прекрасный подход. Впрочем, вы сами сможете помочь мне расширить ассортимент.
Организовать сбор пожертвований?
Просто подмечать ценные для разведки сведения, когда работаете в поле. Ценные не столько для нас, сколько для потенциальных третьих сторон. У меня хватает контактов на черном рынке.
Радко, а ведь вы и вправду живете восточноевропейскими стереотипами.
Поэтому я здесь. Несите мне все, что раскопаете.
Good angle on the desk.
Данные, торговые секреты, материалы для шантажа. А я найду
Maximum
покупателей,
content,
пополню
for sure.
фонды оплаты снарядов
Narcissist, even.
для ваших же полевых операций. Чем больше сведений мы продаем, тем выше доверие клиентов, и тем проще нам добраться до новых сведений.
You can also enjoy the visuals of the quality monitors there.
Прямо сейчас.
Познакомьтесь.
Takes place in 96. So, there you go.
В комплекте, разумеется, есть глушители, и на выбор круглые или обтекаемые пули. Очень неплохой пистолет, хотя в поле будет трудно разжиться для него патронами.
Ну уж если у меня кончатся патроны, то, скорее всего, неприятности слишком велики, чтобы выпутаться из них с помощью стрельбы.
Еще у
You
меня
guys could be just speaking gibberish, and I wouldn't know any better.
I was holding that back, Lethal, but since you mentioned it, like, Lethal and I aren't fluent in Russian. This could just be Knights of the Old Republic too, for all we know, and they're like, it's Huttese.
I didn't listen to this option last time. I mean, his Russian is very good, Wink.
Вы отлично говорите по-русски.
Пожалуй, лучше, чем по-чешски. Я русский уже дольше, чем был чехом. Полагаю, вас и на свете не было, когда я перешел на русский.
Я читала ваше досье.
Может быть, я когда-нибудь расскажу вам кое-что из того, чего в досье нет. Но не сегодня.
Anyway, now that we've lost a fourth of the viewers due to our disparaging comments against Russian.
Сообщу вам, если мне удастся наладить новый канал.
I'm sure they'll get over it. The Russians are a tough people. Let's see. So, of course, he has all of his content on the desk. We have some guns over here. This will change over time, of course. As he indicated. But we've talked to everybody. Now it's time for our mission. Probably the hardest mission in the game.
The mission after the tutorial, or things like, you saw me in the tutorial when I wasn't calling Lethal next to him. I was keeping hold of a camera over an unconscious body, and that's not something the game cares about in the first mission. That's something it starts tracking later.
Or maybe he just doesn't care whenever it's solo. We don't know for sure. What we do know is it cares now. So I went to Josiah's office just to say hi. Let's actually go to the briefing room.
Yep. On Lethal's screen, you'll be able to watch him select the mission with his loadout and everything. I don't have to worry about anything like that because I'm just going to hunker down in a van by the river.
There you go. He's already got all of his stuff. We got intel points. That was from my prior mission. We get a Banshee, a Pager, a Flashbang.
Oh, intel points. My word. What
So
can you
many
spend
things.
on intel points? Or with intel?
We can buy a gun. We can buy balls. Ball ammunition.
Okay.
We can get Banshees, which are devices we can use to stun guards. I probably won't be using that this time. Pagers that you've seen in action. Flashbangs, which you have not seen in action. I'm not sure you will. And remote pagers, which are remote pagers. I don't think we'll need one of
Okay.
those. I'll bring more... Nah, that's probably enough pagers. Let's bring a Banshee, just in case.
2 days after the tragedy
First
of
things
Mexico.
first. Owing to our unexpectedly swift resolution to Mexico City, we now have a field team. Mr. Mansour will be our singleton, and I've instated Katya and Martin as an operational unit.
That'll have to do.
Unfortunately, there's no time to rest. CIA lost a man in Copenhagen last night. He and Mansour are working on the same operation, and that connection is too strong to be a coincidence. We have to strike while the iron is hot. His code name was Absalon. He was a knock agent embedded in the Danish
Oopsalon.
parliament as a government official. At 18:30 last night, the local spy shop tried to apprehend him, and apparently he started shooting. The Danes returned fire and he was killed. Details are thin on the ground so far. Nobody knows why the Danes tried to grab him or why he fought back. We're going to put the field team on a plane to Copenhagen in 3 hours, and the op itself needs to go down this evening. I know it's not ideal to go in with so little time to prepare, but our best hope is to search Absalon's office in the Parliament building before Danish intelligence strips it clean.
Isn't this the kind of thing Mansour should handle?
Mr. Mansour is fresh out of the torture chamber. He will need a few days to recover.
Walk us through the plan.
Our best bet for insertion is the Copenhagen channel. At the moment, the bank is a construction site. You can move through the mess to get past the police barriers. That'll already put you inside the perimeter, which makes things a lot easier. Through the library garden, you'll reach the main entrance to the palace. There's a metal detector, so you may have to ditch your weapon.
I can probably take care of that.
Once you're inside, find Absalon's office.
Probably.
Search for anything that might connect his death to our mission, and return to the channel for extraction.
He might be able to disable it, or he may cause it to ring and call over the closest guard.
Let's say I want to keep
Find
things
out
friendly.
today.
Can you get me a pretext this quickly?
We have some ideas.
Oh, God, why?
But your cover will be
I remember when you just said fuck it and we'll get on the plane.
Danish.
We can probably get you past the outer perimeter if Martin can get into the security server and disconnect the door alarms. Then you pose as a Secucorp technician who's been called to fix them.
What if they phone Secucorp to verify?
Your name in the dispatch will be on file, and that's usually enough for this type of blag. Of course, if they dig deeper, you'll be in trouble. That's what makes it flimsy.
Just looking at her mouth animations.
Building
Ugh.
itself, but it'll justify your presence within the security perimeter.
That's still a lot less trouble than playing hide and seek with the police.
Exactly.
What? He's gone!
He wasn't even there. He was somewhere else.
He's hiding under the desk! We know you're in here, Josiah. You're not the star of this stealth game.
Your call sign is Whisper.
This fucking game.
Condor. The rest of us
Oh, he's
are
back.
at mission control of the castle. Needless to say, if you get caught, no one will come for you. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Good luck.
Josiah just trying to show off for the viewers. He didn't do that last time we did this. Oh, fuck. Come on, game. Ring ding ding ding.
I decided to put a briefing in a separate video. I'm so clever.
Oh, you.
That's right. I'm so smart. We'll see whether that plays out in Copenhagen. Not Copenhagen. Copenhagen.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor, I'm in position.
Testing 1, 2. Do you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh yes, this mission.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing?
Scared shitless.
You need a minute?
I'm ready.
I too am scared shitless.
Copy, Condor. You have a green light. Good luck.
Local assets unlocked. So I have a number of power-ups, And if Lethal finds more dossiers, I will gain more power-ups. They do not carry over between missions, but I can do all kinds of bullshit magic.
He can just spirit away bodies, which is just mind-boggling to me.
There is a door there with a keypad if you have some interest in going into there. I don't know what kind of assets or intel might be in there. The code for that is 7320.
All right. Thank you.
Now, I have network computers around that I can hack so that the emails can be accessed, but it completely takes me away from being able to view the rest of the content in the game.
Oh, dang it. Enter the number. No, get out of the chat window, please. Get out of the chat window, please. This is not that hard. Stop it. Thank you.
I don't know whether there's anything useful in there at all. Nothing's showing on my screen, but...
There was a intel in here, so we're getting intel point dealies.
Nice. And that did give me some assets. Some assets I can use to distract the admin. Of course, that stuff will leave a footprint. It'll go on a permanent record.
I saw you looking at me, and it confused me. Upset me, even. But at least it wasn't the camera actually looking at me. Let's see what's down here real quick.
Yeah, so you have a drop-off point there for ammunition or a med kit in case you need it. And the other thing in that building and one of the other rooms is a computer I've hacked into.
Okay. Let's progress towards the point. Thankfully, we've both played through this game before, so I know where I'm going. And I know potential pitfalls. We'll see if we can do this mission better than we did in that playthrough.
Yeah. I don't have any vision on anyone to mark, but we know there's 2 guards that are standing around having a conversation. He says, obviously not sounding like he knows.
They should be around here somewhere. Guards.
Oh, there's one. But you've already gone past him.
Remember when we had a problem with these guys?
Yep. So one thing that you're going to be able to do is, secondary, is use your cover to get past the police checkpoint. And apparently I'll need to be ready to crack the right server when that happens.
Typically what we've seen in the past is those guys have a conversation, then they split up. I'm not sure why they aren't this time, but we're not going to look at get force in the mouth. We'll just continue.
Go ahead and transition him to being 1.
Well, I actually did not mean to jump up there. Please don't hear my footsteps. Thank you.
I can press Q to look through Lethal's camera, not that he's able to see much at any given time. And I can use M to maximize certain windows, which I showed off at the end of the first mission. Note though that will take me away, say, from blocking a camera that I'm currently blocking for him.
So I do have to go that one trailer to get you into the server, right?
So I don't know what the right server is going to be, because we didn't, like, get past the police checkpoint in a kind manner. You said, we'll talk about it on the fucking plane. We just resolved everyone.
Maybe that's how things are different.
So Lethal has a choice here of going sort of like on a different like path here on the ground level, or he can go down into the pit, the pit has him less exposed to guards per what Martin said, but there's still some action down there too in the form of cameras.
Don't you do it.
Stop marking this guy. Keep that guy marked.
This game does sort of reward non-interventionalism. So the less guards I take out, the easier my day's gonna be typically. Because there'll be less things, less bodies for them to see.
Yeah. If the alarm goes off, guards do spawn out of the ether.
Just like it's payday 2. Where's 3 facing? He's facing away. Good.
Yep, 3's facing away from you. Yep. Your objective, 1 is to reach the Royal Library Garden, which is past the police checkpoint. Got it.
Sorry to derail that whole conversation there.
It's fine. Something I'm going to get used to as well. Oh, that camera was spawning up. Listen, cameras. You're fine where you are. They just need to fucking calm down. They need a period of like seeing that you're not on their screen, and they'll calm
well,
down.
3's coming, so I'm a little upsetty. Apparently, he's not going to be upset himself.
Yeah, cameras are both calmed down. I'll stop marking 2. There'll be a new 2 to mark that guy there.
Alright, we have our trailer up there. I don't really feel like going up there, to be honest. Whoa, boy.
Yeah, you don't need to. There might be some intel that might be of use, but it's not a necessary thing.
I'm going to have to cycle back, I think. Or this guy's going to see me.
Okay. 3 is looking in your direction.
Okay, we're looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
You are.
He goes behind the van there. Could have actually shadowed him and gotten behind him there.
You could have.
Alright, we'll just sit tight here. We've gotten past him once this way. We'll get past him again.
Yep. 3's not looking directly at you. He is doing his patrol again. And 1's too far away to really spot you.
Alright, there's some cameras over here we'll need to worry about.
Yeah. You gotta cross the bridge to your left? Or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Where do I go from here? I think I need to go actually across that way.
No, not that way. And 3's gotta come across that bridge. He's gotta look at you as well.
I'm not sure if I can take him out without upsetting everyone. So I'm not going to touch him. And hopefully this will all work out. Not working out. Oh, hey. Don't shoot me. Oh. Well. I told her to run. She couldn't. I was probably too injured.
Yeah, you'd lost some stuff.
Some grape jelly fell out of me.
Lethal can take 2 shots, but on the 3rd shot he takes, he goes down, and that's something that you can arrange, like in the difficulty slider. It's not just like easy, normal, hard, or like whatever. There's also like a few custom sliders that you can adjust.
Well,
it's taking its time to reload the last checkpoint.
It's our punishment, or my punishment, for being such a goddamn scrub. Come on.
Well, you say that, but I've never seen it take this long to reload the last checkpoint before.
Oh.